Emily from Three Queens Resale. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for joining. And if you are returning, thanks for coming back. It really does mean a lot to me. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me that you are wanting to follow along with my reseller journey. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure that you hit that subscribe and the bell notification, and that you will be notified every time I list a new video. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a part-time reseller, a full-time teacher, a mom of two, and a wife. But today is a what sold video, and I have been trying to do these weekly since I've been home. And so yeah, so I'm going to share with you what sold April 12th through, so Easter Sunday through Saturday, April 18th. And I have it all written out in front of me on my calendar. So if I'm looking crazy, it's because I'm looking down at the calendar. I will try to pop in pictures of the items that sold so that you can see what's selling for me during this fifth week of quarantine. I'm just going to say during quarantine because I feel like we're going to be in quarantine like for a minute here. It is what it is. Let's get into what sold. So on Easter Sunday, I sold these Lily Pulitzer drawstring pants. These are actually a pair of my pants that I just don't wear anymore. And I sold them on Poshmark, and I had a case opened against me as item as not described. I don't know why. So they won that case and they were sent back to me, and then I just relisted them and they sold on Mecari for $15, and they sold on Poshmark for $30. But after the item not described case, I decided I would drop the price drastically and relist them, and that way people, I felt like, would not complain as much. So they sold for $15 on Mecari, and after $1.50 in fees, I was left with $13.50. Next are these Eileen Fisher pants, like a gray baggy jogger pant. They sold on Poshmark as well for $32, and after the $6.40 fee and the $2.12 shipping discount that I provided, I was left with $23.48. And I did get a 5 stars and a love note for those. Also on Easter Sunday was this adorable Lily Pulitzer knee-length tank dress. This was an item from my teenage daughter's closet, and she cannot fit it any longer. And I think she wore it a couple of Easters ago, but she would wear it whenever we had like a summer, springtime like function to go to. So it sold for $52, and after the $10.40 fee and $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $39.48. Next, moving on to Monday. Monday, I sold this Nautica Men's extra large full zip windbreaker. It was fleece lined. I sold it on eBay auction for $5. And the reason it went so cheaply is because I picked this up out of the bins, and what I did, and I thought I was so lucky. Like, oh my God, look at this awesome. And it has the huge Nautica like emblem, like logo on the back. I thought, oh, I'm going to get so much for this. Well, when I got it home, the sleeve had a rip all the way down. I knew that I was not going to repair that, but I knew somebody would want to repair it and still find it valuable. So I listed it on eBay as an auction item, and someone actually, like, I listed it for $1 on eBay just because I wanted to get something back for it. But someone offered me $5, like, and buy it now, which I took. And after the 80 cents in fees, I was left with $4.20 on that item. Next was Tuesday, April 14th, and I sold 2 things. The first was on Poshmark. It was this Vineyard Vines sweatshirt dress, size small. This was an item that I got from my daughter, so 0 cost of goods. This sold for $15, and after $3 in fees, I was left with $12. Next is this J. Jill long sleeve gray blouse, size large. It also sold on Poshmark for $12, and after the $2.95 fee, I was left with $9.05. Then on tax day, which was our first tax day, April 15th, I sold this Madewell peasant top orange, size medium. I received an offer for $20. I believe I had it listed for like 24, 26, so I don't know. But for $20, and after the $4 in fees, I was left with $16. On Thursday, I sold this Victoria's Secret, excuse me, dress. Oh, I remember. This Victoria's Secret floral print dress. It sold on Poshmark, and it was sold via offer to likers. So after the $16, or I sold it for $16, after the $3.20 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $10.63. And also on Poshmark, I sold the Sam Edelman flip flops. They sold for $16. After the $3.20 fee, I was left with $12.80. And then on Friday was a big day. I sold these Clark's Artisans red flats with like a bow detail on the toe. They were a size 6.5. I had them for a while, a few months, but they sold for $15, and after the $3 fee, I was left with $12. And then actually, I had a sale on eBay, an auction sale for $1. But it was a two-piece bundle, but I had actually had one of the items in it on auction separately. So one of the two pieces had already sold. So I had to cancel the item. But I'll pop in pictures. It was this Cat and Jack t-shirt and bundle that was my younger daughter's. So no, Mom, I didn't get the 84 cents from that sale because I had to cancel it. And I did not include that in my grand total at the end. Also on Friday, I had this Victoria's Secret medium top. It sold on eBay for $20, and after the $3.20 fee, I was left with $16.80. It's like an oversized sweatshirt. And then also on, what was this? I believe Poshmark. Victoria's Secret VSX leggings, size large. They sold for $18, and after the $3.60 in fees, I was left with $14.40. Then rounding out the week with Saturday, first off are these very cherry black patent leather heels. They were size 7.5. I did pick these up at the bins. I always would get excited when I found a mate of shoes at the bins that were in good condition, so they always automatically go in my cart. But they sold for $16, and after the $3.20 fee and a $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $10.68. And I believe I got those and the Clark Artisan shoes in the same trip to the Goodwill bins. Next up, and my final sale of the week were these Prana leggings, size small. These sold in about a day of me listing them. No, actually, no, because I wouldn't have said they sold on offer to likers, but I don't send out offer to likers on the same day I list things. So they must have been listed for a week or so. But anyway, they are these turquoise leggings with like a ragged or exposed hem detail. They sold for $20, and after the $4 fee and $2.12 and a shipping discount, I made $13.88. And I did pick those up at the bins in one of my last bin trips back in February. And I had just finally gotten them listed. They were in a huge death pile that I had. So that rounds out the week. My weekly stats, I Spent $10 on all these items. I sold 14 items. I made $172.76 after fees and shipping discounts and all that good stuff. And that brings me to an average sale price of $12.34 an item. Like I've been saying, that is actually about $2 up, for $1.50 up from last week's average sale price. Um, I do like to stick between the $15 to $20 range for my average sale price, but in these uncertain times, I have been sending out offers to likers every evening. And as you can tell, lots of things sell from offer likers. So if you are not sending out offers to likers on Poshmark and offers to watchers on eBay daily, that might be a strategy that you want to try as you try to get consistent sales. I have been able to sell consistently, which I am so excited about. And I did create a video about cross listing, um, and I will link it up below. But I strongly recommend that you cross list, and I cross list everything as I am listing it the first time. So they pretty much go live on my platforms within minutes of each other. And I think having things listed on 4 different platforms is what helps me have consistent sales rolling in. So that might be 2 strategies that you try if you are not seeing consistent sales, or if you're just starting off and you're wondering, like, what can I do? Send offers to likers and cross list. If you're just starting off, I don't recommend that you be on multiple platforms until you have the hang of one platform, and then add platforms as you become comfortable. So that's it for today's video. I would appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching me and found anything that I said interesting or added value to your world. And leave me a comment down below as to what's one of your reselling tips, or any questions that you might have as a new reseller on how to have consistent sales or how to increase sales. Maybe I can share some information with you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified anytime I list a video, and you can follow me along on my reseller journey. Thank you for your time. Bye.